Bragging rights update, see England, Fiji, then South Africa. That's only if we're talking about wins in a row. If we switch to the rankings, we get a different picture. But it's interesting to see those kind of wins in a row piece. Like, it's all a matter of who you're getting to play against, right? Now, South Africa very clearly top, right? Like, that makes total sense. And actually, New Zealand having beaten Ireland, that seems fair to slot them into second. It'll be really interesting to see how things end up in autumn, because England have climbed, and they deserve that, right? They actually put Australia to the sword at home there. It was pretty impressive. Ireland, look, it's going to be a pretty tough autumn for them. They've still got the Springboks to come. Australia, well, they didn't show much on the weekend, but maybe they can. It's just going to be really fascinating to see. And of course, Scotland, you look at that, and they're playing some smaller teams which they can't get many ranking points out of. And then they've got New Zealand this weekend. It's unlikely they'll win, but if they did, it'd give them a big boost up. And the reason why I'm talking about that is that we actually are seeing that the Rugby World Cup 2027 draw is happening in December. So the ranking points really matter, because that's going to get the order. And there's going to be 6 groups. It's going to be different. So with those 6 groups, it means that you really want to be. And somebody made a point, you want to be in that top 6, but somebody made a point on comment that you really want to be in the top 12. Because actually the risk is not that you have another big team, 2 teams going to go through. The risk is that you're 13th or 14th, and you're one of 3 big teams. I'm looking at you, Scotland. I'm looking at Wales. Now, Scotland I don't think will drop out, actually, to be fair. But Wales, it's huge, right? Because if they drop into the 13-14 world, they're going to screw Rugby World Cup 2027, any recovery they have. Well, anyway, that's all going to be fun, right? So that is the bragging rights update. We've got so many more games on this coming weekend. I'll do a separate video on that, but it's going to be really exciting. And I want you just to take notice that England, that 8 matches in a row, they've held the Rayburn Shield the whole time through that, so the linear world title. The next team to beat them will take it off them. And they play Fiji this weekend. You'd have to think that England will win. If they do, then New Zealand up next. We've got some really fun weekends coming.